If Libras are so friendly and loved by everyone, why are they so stressed? And even more sadly, why do they often feel so alone? Listen closely as we reveal 8 reasons why Libras suffer the way they do, and tips and tricks they can do to overcome these daily obstacles. Starting with number 8, Libras can't be themselves. Libras are the number 1 sign who avoid conflict at all costs. Libras will also do anything they can to avoid getting involved, which leads them down a rabbit hole of deceit, only if it means staying on your good side. Libras find it very difficult to be themselves around almost anyone. This trait isolates Libra, as they are so focused on everyone that they often neglect their own needs. This often ruins many relationships, as the exhausted Libra begins to avoid those who are most draining and prefer to be alone for their own sanity. Number 7. Libras are addicted to passion. Libras love everything there is about falling in love. They are filled with passion and thrive on pursuing the one. The thrill of the hunt is what gets their heart pumping, and it can become emotionally attached very easily. But as with all relationships, the honeymoon phase does not last forever. Libra often struggles with the reality that they may or not be in love with the individual, but they are certainly in love with the idea of falling in love. While some Libras find their true love, others tend to go from relationship to relationship, searching for new and exciting love that can only be found in the initial stages. For Libra to remain in a long-term relationship, they need to find someone who values passion and romance as much as they do. Number 6. They don't give second chances. Libras are generally good at keeping the peace, yet quietly they can become enraged with anger at times. As the anger builds towards someone, so does the resentment. Libras don't forgive and forget. They will often seek revenge when they find out someone has done them wrong. It doesn't matter how many times you've apologized to them. Once you've done a Libra wrong, they will ghost you from their life forever. Number 5. Libras are very indecisive. You may wind up hungry all night if you rely on a Libra to choose a restaurant. The scale is Libra's symbol. The sign is continually balancing the advantages and disadvantages. Hours may pass until they've reached their final decision, and unfortunately, it's often too late. If you're an impatient Aries or Sagittarius, you'll find yourself taking over and making the majority of the decisions. Libras don't work well with impatient people, especially for group projects. Their indecisiveness often leads them out in the cold, lonely, and frustrated. Number 4. Libras overpromise and underdeliver. As we all know, Libra is the peacemaker who is happiest when everyone else is happy. The word no is not often used in their vocabulary. One of Libra's biggest complaints in life is there isn't enough time to achieve everything they want to. This negative quality can harm Libra and its relationship with those closest to them. Libra finds themselves under a lot of pressure to come through with their promises, only to let people down, even with their best intentions. This leaves Libra feeling that they are not good enough, and it pains them to let down the people they care about. Number 3. They have superficial tendencies. Libras appreciate the beauty of life, and they'll be the first to notice the color purple in a field of green, or the perfect contours of an artist's sketch. Libra tends to hold their own appearances to high standards. The important thing here is to realize it is not to impress anyone but themselves. However, with this love of beauty comes a fixation on becoming the best they can be. Libra's superficial tendencies often come into play when choosing a life partner. They get so carried away with physical appearances, they overlook the genuine person inside. Number 2. Libras appear unemotional at times. While Libra is emotional, they can also detach themselves mentally when they need to. They are able to turn their emotions off and on just like a light switch, as they think intellectually and or emotionally only when they believe it's required. If a certain event or person no longer piques their interests, they will detach and become aloof. This helps them preserve their inner calm and mental health, but it comes across as being unemotional to others, leaving many to think they have a cold heart, which is completely untrue. Number 1. Libras are natural-born flirts. We're sorry, Libra, but it has to be said that you have a sharp eye for anything shiny. Libras won't go out of their way to find a new possible romantic partner. However, they aren't quick to turn them down if approached. Not only do they enjoy all the flattery and attention, but they also like to keep their options open and their goals ambiguous. This causes many issues in committed relationships, as their wandering eye doesn't go without being unnoticed. The thing is, to truly understand Libra's complexities, this one video doesn't cover it enough on its own. There's one more important video you need to watch about Libra's dark side traits. As combined with this video, it will reveal exactly what is hidden in their Pandora's box. That truly explains who they are. And that is why you really should ignore this next video here.